Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about the next abiotic factor, that is your light. You see, at first we have completed temperature, then we have completed moisture, then we have completed humidity. Now it's time for light. Okay. So what are the important things of light which generally comes in the exam? Those things we'll discuss in this particular video. So without wasting time, let's begin. You can see light is an essential factor for many biological processes such as your orientation and periodicities. Orientation you can understand, that is how the insects are moving. But what is this periodicities you see? What is this photoperiodicity? Response of certain life stages to light. That means suppose light source is there. So what is the response of different life stages? That means it may be egg, it may be larva, it may be pupa, it may be adult or any specific physiological process, whatever it may be. What is the response of this one towards the light? That is known as what? Your photoperiodicity. Okay. Next one is your what? Photoperiodism influence the motor activity, the principal activity of rhythms of insects such as your locomotion, feeding, adult emergence, mating, oviposition, egging, yes or no? And also molting also and growth in some the insects. So what is photoperiodism? We will discuss in the next slide. The following properties of light influence the insect life, that is your intensity of illumination, how much intensity of light is coming, then quality or wavelength, which color is coming, then duration or photoperiod, that means what is the total day length. On that also the insect will be affected. So one by one we will discuss now. Light as an ecological factor has been defined as all shorter wavelength of radiant energy up to including the visible spectrum. All shorter wavelengths will be there, yes or no? So apart from that you see some visible spectrum are there. What are those Vibgyor? Yes or no? Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, yes or no? So you see the wavelength is how much? You see 4000, okay, to your 7600 Armstrong, like this. What is there? Your wavelength are there. It is a non-lethal factor. They won't kill any kind of organisms. It help in orientation or rhythmic behavior of insect. Bioluminescence they will affect, period of occurrence they will affect, and also they affect the inactivity. That means they may induce the diapause in case of insect. Yes or no? Okay, that is the meaning of that. Properties of light that influence organism are illumination. One thing they affect the insect. Photoperiod affect the insect. Wavelength affect these colors. Wavelength will affect the insect. Then the direction and degree of polarization. Everything will affect the insects. Here some of the important points are coming. You see, first one is what? What is photoperiodism? Before understanding photoperiodism, we should know first what is photoperiod. Yes or no? Then we will understand what is photoperiodism. You see, the number of hours of light, that means the number of light hours in a day length. That means 24 hours of day length is there. Out of that, how much hour is of light hours? That is known as what? Your photoperiod. Understood? Suppose you see 6 to evening 6. That means 12 hours. Yes or no? Suppose 12 hours are your what? Photoperiod. So what is the response of organism towards this photoperiod? That is the light hour is known as what? Your photoperiodism. Suppose what happen? Out of 24 hours of the whole day, 12 hours are your photoperiod. So what is the response of insects towards this 12 hour of light? That is known as what? Your photoperiodism. I hope you understood this concept. Photoperiod induces diapause in some of the insect. Okay. Diapause means what? Suspended activity. Insect in which diapause is induced by a long day are known as what? Your short day species. Here you see this is important. Suppose one insect is there. One insect is there. And what happened? If long day will be there, just like a summer, then what will happen? They will undergo a diapause. They will undergo a inactivity. That is known as what? A short day species. So what is the meaning? It is actually defined indirectly. How? What is the meaning of short day species? You see, short day species means what? They like less light hour. So if long light hours will be there, they cannot survive. Getting my point or not? Short day species means they like short day. They like less photoperiod. But if long photoperiod will be there, then they will undergo diapause. That is only telling. Yes or no? For example, your mulberry silkworm. Very important, huh? So what is the reverse? So what is long day species? The insects which undergo diapause under what? Short day, that means short photoperiod. Yes or no? Short light hours, less light hours is known as what? Your long day species. That means they need long photoperiod. They need more light hour. So if less light hour will be there, they will undergo diapause. Same thing. Yes or no? For example, pink bollworm cotton, that is your Pectinophora gossypiella. Very important. Photoperiod also known to control the mode of reproduction, body form, etc. In reduced photoperiod, sexual form are produced in case of aphids. So, this one we already have discussed. If more temperature will be there, they will undergo parthenogenesis. If less, they will undergo both oviparous. Yes or no? They will lay the eggs. So, both form will be created. Yes or no? So, these are all about your photoperiod. Getting my point? One more thing is there here. You see, in case of the silkworm also what happens? In the initial stage, that means you see some 5 instar will be there. So, this first 2 instar, there what happens you see? If short day species, they are short day species, that means the room in which you are hearing the silkworm, that should be switch off the light. But suppose it will come to 3 to 5 instar, then what will happen? You should floodlight the room, because at that time they will become long day species. Getting my point? That is a important character of silkworm. Okay. Now, this is important which comes in the exam. The insect which are active at night, that is known as what? Your nocturnal. Which are active during day, that is what? Your diurnal. Yes or no? So, active at dawn, morning, then that will be known as what? Your matinal. If active during dusk, that is known as what? Your vespertine. Clearly understood? First one is what? Active in night, that means this moth. Okay, moths will come, some jacid will come. Okay, they are what? Your nocturnal. So many generally moths, Noctuidae family is there. Then some are active during the day, that is what? Your diurnal. Diurnal means what? In the daytime, butterfly you might have seen, dragonfly you might have seen. No doubt dragonfly also available during the evening time also, sometimes morning time also. Yes or no? They will be somewhat your crepuscular or matinal vespertine, that means both the time crepuscular it may come. Yes or no? So diurnal is generally what? Your this butterfly will come. Yes or no? Next. Some active during the dawn, morning time. Some are active during the dusk time, that is your vespertine. Yes or no? So I hope you understood the things. Okay. So here they means what? A doubt may be there. Like what is the exact example of matinal? Matinal is what? Your generally your honeybees are matinal species. So what is vespertine? You see different flies will come. Okay, moth will come. Some bat, not insect, but some bats, owls, they are coming under what? Your vespertine. Okay. But if you see crepuscular, what is the exact meaning of that? Is it both matinal and vespertine? Not like that. You see, suppose sun is coming and going like this, arising from this side east, and suppose this is west. Okay. So, you see this is the dark hour, this is the light hour. Yes or no? Here what happens? Morning happens, that is your dawn. Yes or no? Here what happens? That is your dusk. And this is the diurnal time, and this is the nocturnal time. Yes or no? So twilight is this range. Yes or no? That means twilight is the twilight, that is what? Crepuscular. Crepuscular means what? Insect or organisms which are active during twilight time. So what is twilight? You see, in between dusk and night, in between night and dawn. This particular time period, we can tell in the morning time like 4:30 to 6 a.m. or in this particular time of twilight time, that is in between 6 to 7, or in case of 5:30 to 7. Yes or no? This time period is known as what? Your twilight. So during this time, which organisms are active? They are known as what? Your crepuscular. For example, you can tell different type of fireflies are there. They are like that. Lions are there. Okay. Then short-eared owl are there. Okay. American woodcock. So these are the some of the example of crepuscular. Okay. I hope you understood the things what is crepuscular properly. Okay. How light affect the insect? Okay. So first one you can see, they affect the growth, molting and fecundity. How? Fruit flies lay eggs in dark time. If dark time will be there, they will lay their eggs. Grubs of Trochoderma, that is your copra beetle, also develop more rapidly in light. Trochoderma develop more rapidly in light, yes or no? But fruit flies lay the eggs in dark areas. Lepidopterans like cotton bollworm, red hairy caterpillar oviposit in the darker areas only. The bean weevil lays more eggs in total darkness than in light. That means they prefer dark areas only. Silkworm develop faster in light than in case of darkness. Yes or no? So these are some of the effect of light on your insect development. Pigmentation. Pigmentation what? Suppose a dark region is there. That means what will happen? Temperature is less. Yes or no? So what the insect need to do? They need to absorb more heat. Yes or no? So what they should develop? They should develop the black color or white color? Black color, so that they can absorb more heat. Yes or no? That's why in the darker areas, darker chitin will be there. Darker cuticle will be there. Then oviposition. Light stimulate oviposition in mantids, but inhibit in periplanata, that is your cockroach. You see, cockroach and mantid both are of same order, that is your Dictyoptera. Family is different, but order is same. Okay, but here what is happening? In case of mantid, they will lay the eggs in light area, but in case of cockroach, they won't lay the eggs in light area. And you know that cockroaches always hide from light. Some other factor you see, cockroaches always hide during the daytime. Yes or no? At night only they will be active. Honeybees, there is a correlation between hour of sunshine and their activity. From sunshine only they will start their work. Gradually it will decrease. Again at 3 to 4, 5 p.m. Again they will stop their activity. Chaffer beetle, many moths pass the day in concealment. They will hide in. Okay. Dusk is more usual time for flight and copulation of moths, for emergence of winged white ants. Yes or no? White ants you might have seen. If rainfall will come, then what will happen? This white ants will emerge, and wherever the light source is there, they will try to gather there. Yes or no? That is your what? White ant. So they will come during dusk time. That is a good example of your what we can tell vespertine. Yes or no? White ants. Next, use of light is a factor in insect management. How you can use this light is a factor of insect management. What is the thing you tell me on your own? Suppose you see some insect are coming towards light. What we can do? Put a light trap. So that what will happen? Insect will come. Here you put some poison. They will fall and they will be killed. This is one way. So the organisms which are coming towards light, they are known as what? Your positively phototrophic insect. Yes or no? Insect which are going away from the light, they are known as negatively phototrophic insect. Yes or no? So now you see, many insects are either attracted or repelled towards artificial light, and this reaction is known as what? Your phototaxis. So what is phototaxis? It may be also a question. The orientation of the insect either towards or away from the artificial light or from the light is known as what? Your phototaxis. Clear? Next, you see grubs of Trochoderma show negative reaction. That means these are negatively phototrophic insect, and are termed as photonegative species. So what we can do? Put the light so that the insect will go away. This is one type of management. Next, most of the moths are attracted towards light. That means they are positively phototrophic. That means photopositive species. What we can do? Put the light. They will come. Now kill them. Anyhow, we can use the management. Based on this principle, artificial light can be employed as a source of attracting insect in case of light trap. And they can be trapped, destroyed, and these devices are known as what? A light trap. Okay. Next one is what? Bioluminescence. This is a factor of light production in insect. Yes or no? Famous luminous insect are your glowworm and fireflies. Here you can see this is the glowworm and this is the firefly. Yes or no? Here the spelling is wrong. That should be firefly. Okay. You two are there, you see, firefly and your glowworm are there. Here what happens? The enzyme luciferase, in the presence of oxygen and adenosine triphosphate, what they do? They promote the oxidation of the luciferin, for which what happens? The light glows up. This causes the production of light in insect. In most cases, female produce the flash of light to attract the male for mating. In some cases, male also flash to attract the female. In some cases, what will happen? After the mating, what happens? The female will feed on the males. Cannibalism is also seen in case of your fireflies. Okay. So if you want a particular video on this particular bioluminescence, then please comment in the comment box. So I will have a separate video on that particular video. Okay. These are all about your light. Okay, light abiotic factor. What are the different terms? Which term we have discussed? You tell me. First is your photoperiodicity, then your photoperiod, then your photoperiodism, then your short day species, then long day species. With example, nocturnal, diurnal, matinal, vespertine. Yes or no? Then phototaxis. Then you have discussed about photonegative species, photopositive species. Everything we have discussed. Anything may come in the exam. Okay. So please remember these things, particularly the terms which may come in the exam. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.